What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 10 wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the Raw ratings, WWE 2K20 fails again, lots of controversy over the Lana Lashley wedding, plus Vince McMahon's reaction, the real reason why Lashley and Lio Rush were split up, a start date for Dominic Mysterio, Kenny Omega's wish for the AEW Women's Division, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. But let's waste no further time and get straight into the first story as we look at the Raw Ratings Rebound. Now, Monday Night Football is over, which seems to have helped Raw's ratings in a big way. PW Insider's Dave Shearer reports, the 30th December edition of Raw brought in 2,439,000 overnight viewers for this week's show, up from last week's 1.835 million overnight viewers. Raw lost 197,000 viewers from hour 1 to hour 3, but still, it appears the wedding piqued interest. Monday Night Football is done for the year, so WWE did not go up against that, but it did go up against the Orange Bowl, which did over 6 million viewers. That is far lower than Monday Night Football does. Once again, if you look at the ratings, Raw failed to keep its audience as the show progressed, but the WWE has to be happy with the rating jumping roughly 25% from Christmas week, which is traditionally a poor ratings night. Next up, WWE 2K20 fails again. Now obviously during the holiday period, there's only so many times you can actually watch Home Alone over and over again, so you might want to take a little break and play some WWE 2K20. However, those who wanted to play were in for a rude awakening, and no, we don't mean Ravishing Rick Rude, when they discovered the game wouldn't load. Video Game News reported, according to widespread reports verified by VGC, the wrestling title began crashing at the turn of the new year, with any attempt to load games from the main menu resulting in a crash. The error seems to be affecting Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC versions of the game. Some fans reported they were able to play the game by changing their system date to 2019, however this didn't work for Xbox users. Finally, 2K support informed the fans on Twitter the issue has been resolved. Please make sure to restart your WWE 2K20 game to automatically download the fix. If you continue experiencing issues, please open a support ticket here. Thank you again for your patience. Now, at what point do gamers say enough is enough and give up on 2K's wrestling games? With another WWE game in development, will fans pass on the next edition? What will you guys do? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, the real reason WWE split up Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. Now, Bobby Lashley is in one of the biggest angles of his career, as the Lana Lashley storyline seems to take many twists and turns. However, not too long ago, Lashley was doing okay with Lio Rush as his hype man, with some fans wondering why the two split up. In a recent interview with Sports Illustrated, Lashley commented on the former pairing. I thought Lio was amazing. Part of the reason why me and Lio were taken apart was because it was working out too well. We weren't the bad guys, people liked what we were doing and we started having a lot of fun with it. I don't know why it was pulled for whatever reason. However, the former MMA star recognizes the heat he and Lana are getting, saying, Lana on the other hand, Lana is a heat seeker. People hate her and they love to hate her, and she loves every bit of it, and I love it too. Me and Lana talk all the time about this. People are afraid to be hated right now. Not us. Whether you think she's a heat seeker or not, the angle has received some heat over some other wrestling stars. Now, the WWE Universe certainly got a surprise when Liv Morgan crashed the Bobby Lashley-Lana wedding, reminding Lana of their previous love for each other. While WWE is a fictional program, some fans questioned whether Lana should be portraying a bisexual character given her past portrayal as a straight woman. Wrestlers also took issue with the storyline, with CM Punk criticizing the angle and WWE superstar Sonya Deville possibly being upset with the angle. Impact's Joey Ryan also commented, "This is so bad, and the talent isn't at fault, it falls on the writers. Using gay for shock value perpetrates the idea that it's unusual or odd, which keeps stereotypes alive. No wonder WWE struggles to find a millennial audience." Lana took the objection seriously and tweeted, "Don't assume someone's sexuality. Just because they're not outspoken in the LGBTQ community doesn't mean that they're not pansexual, bisexual, gay, transgender, or just trying to process their sexuality. Even if they're married, for many it's complicated. Please have compassion." Lana is playing a fictional character, but are people confusing fiction and reality, or do you think there's any merit to the argument? Regardless about how you feel about the wedding, it has generated some buzz. Lana seems proud of her wedding ceremony on Raw, and the bride-to-be boasted on Twitter, "I hate to rub it in all my haters and naysayers' faces right now, but my wedding on Raw was the highest part of Monday Night Raw, going up 40% from the rest of the show, and the highest ratings of the year." While Lana posted a screen capture of her trending on #1 on Twitter and YouTube, her claims to rating success aren't backed up. As we noted earlier, Raw's third hour dropped from hours 1 and 2, making Lana's claims dubious unless she can prove ratings for the third hour's individual segments. But what was Vince's reaction to the angle? Well, he's looking for similar angles to the Lana-Lashley wedding. It appears backstage that Vince is delighted with the storyline and looking for more. Wrestling News' Paul Davis is reporting, according to a WWE source, Vince McMahon was very happy with how everything played out to end the show. The source told me Vince has wanted to do more crazy stories like this, but he has to balance things out to satisfy the people at USA Network and the sponsors. He got what he wanted this week, and the overrun did nice numbers, so Vince is in a good mood. They have things mapped out for the next few weeks, and this could run until WrestleMania. Vince loves this storyline so much, and he's open to more off-the-wall ideas. All I can tell you is that there's some Jerry Springer stuff coming. But how could this storyline be good for the WWE? And while this is more editorial than news, Wrestlelamia thinks the Lana-Lashley angle could be good for the WWE overall. First, some fans are enjoying the angle, and it's clear it's doing pretty well on YouTube. Let's pretend the angle is bumping up the WWE's numbers. If more people are tuning in, the WWE can use the angle as a way to showcase the other segments on Raw, harkening back to the Attitude Era when the WWE provided a variety of segments to keep the show moving. That's not to say the WWE will be wise with how they book future shows. For example, if Raw turns into a glorified reality show with more Lana-Lashley segments and little else, will the wrestling fans tune out, and if so, will the new fans stick around for the over-the-top storylines? Probably not. The WWE has an opportunity here, but they need to play their proverbial cards right. Moving on to the next story, when is Dominic Mysterio wrestling his first WWE match? Now, for fans curious about when Rey Mysterio's son Dominic will wrestle his first match, Papa Ray recently told Sportskeeda's Gary Cassidy in an exclusive interview, "I hope that we can all get the chance to see him in 2020. I'm just as excited as the fans to see him step into the ring and have an official match." The year 2020 has been brought up a lot, so don't be surprised to see Dominic debut sometime this year. However, the start of one Mysterio's career could be the end for another's, as Ray revealed, "I definitely would love to potentially share the ring with him one day. I think after that happens, I can retire peacefully." Next up, the worst WrestleMania match Vince McMahon has ever seen. Now, knowing McMahon's penchant for bad storylines and matches, it comes at a surprise when you learn that even he couldn't watch his own storyline and match unfold on the grandest stage of them all. Which match was it? Ramon vs Backlund at Mania 9? The Bushwhackers vs the Rougeau brothers at Mania 5? Well, no, it was Michael Cole vs Jerry Lawler at WrestleMania 27. And boy, we gotta agree, that was so bad. During an appearance on After the Bell, Cole revealed, "Jerry comes off the rope with a missile dropkick and he kicks me right in the mouth. What happened? What happened? My other tooth next to the one Punk knocked out goes flying across the ring, so now I've lost 2 teeth in the same day. There's blood everywhere." Jerry looks at me and he throws a right hand and I don't even sell. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm still on my feet and he goes, "Michael, you've got to go down when I throw a punch." So the next punch he throws with his index knuckle out, and he catches me under the eye and I go down like a brick. Then when I get up he goes, "I'm gonna deliver the stunner." I said, "A stunner? How do I do a stunner?" He goes, "Just sit there." He jammed his shoulder into my chin so bad I'm just laying there and they count the 1, 2, 3 or it's over and I tap out or whatever happened. I got carried out there a bloody mess. As I go to the back, I walk to the back and I'm like, "Man, I thought that went pretty good." I go to the back and I look at Vince, and Vince looks at me and he goes, "That is the worst thing I've ever witnessed in 60 years. So that was my WrestleMania match, but the check cleared and I'm still undefeated. What do you guys think? Was that really the worst match in WrestleMania history? On our last story of today, Kenny Omega has a mixed tag team partner in mind. AEW Executive Vice President Kenny Omega has been working to build a promotion's women's division, and he seems to think mixed tag teams could be a thing, at least one with him and current AEW Women's Champion Rio. The cleaner appeared on Wrestlers Ordering Room Service and explained, I'm really having a chance now to try new things, and one of the things I wanted to show was my vision for what women's wrestling can or should be to everyone in America that hasn't seen these types of matches. In my downtime, I'm trying to do this mixed match thing with Rio. We did it before, it's just a shame we can't do it in America yet. We're hoping eventually in an AEW ring, way down the line. Do you guys think AEW should focus on its women's division rather than branching out into mixed tag matches? While Omega is thinking of doing this down the road, it may be best to focus entirely on female versus female matches. But there you have it guys, the latest wrestling news. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.